Holy hairy nipples. I did it. I hit 1,000+ subs. I know this is like a day late and $1 short, but I was thinking of what I could do for a video tonight. I've had a hell of a week. I wanted to make one. It kind of de-stresses me. And I realized I didn't make a 1,000 subscriber thank you video. So thank you. Damn. I can't believe it. I remember, you know, putting up my first reviews back in 2008 and having like 12 people and finding that exciting. This is like, holy shit. You know, I never thought I would reach this number. I never thought 1,000 people would want to see me sit down and talk nonsense while watching video game footage, but I guess you guys do. Thank yous. I'm not going to say anyone specific. You know why I'm not? Because I always leave out someone important. If you've helped me, I am 100% appreciative. I'm 100% appreciative of every single subscriber, and thank you so much. If you've helped me, you know who you are, and I rather do it that way to make sure that everyone gets their thank you. So if you've hooked me up in the past, thank you so much. If you've supported me, thank you so much. The other reason why I wanted to make this video, because when I started this channel, it began like a new chapter in my life. And part of it was, you know, leaving someone I was with, and the other part of it was, you know, when I went into full swing making reviews is when I got laid off from my former employer. Actually, my whole department got laid off. And there was no jobs to be found. My father is an engineer. He was laid off even longer than me, and I can't sit around and do nothing. So I had a couple reviews up before I got laid off. They were okay. Actually, though, they weren't. They were terrible. I'm so glad that I took down RLM Audio. And, you know, I had the first review I consider my first legit review. I actually posted on this channel, Review Tech USA, and that was my original Left 4 Dead review for the Xbox 360. And after I got laid off, I'm like, you know what? I need to do something productive. So I, like, hit this balls to the wall, 110%. And I really, my thing is, I always like being creative, and I always like, you know, making something to entertain people, because deep down I'm an entertainer. And to get such positive reactions to my work was what the motivation was to keep going, you know. I mean, there was like 80 or 100 faithful people when I had RLM Audio open. I mean, it went up to like 300, 400, but before I closed it down, there was like 80 faithful people who always like gave me the motivation to keep going. And that was one of the, that's, you know, there's a lot of negative aspects to doing this, and, you know, you meet some shady people, but you meet a lot of good people too. And it was great to, you know, see my work being appreciated. It was great too, because, you know, obviously I was laid off, and I didn't really have a financial bone to stand on, or financial backing, so it wasn't like I could network in the city. It was great to have my work be displayed to so many people in a way that didn't cost me any money. And you guys may say, well, you have all that great equipment, so on and so forth. I accumulated that way before I even thought about doing a YouTube video. I accumulated that from like 03. The mic I'm talking on right now is like 5 or 6 years old, you know. It was just I had good professional equipment around. I take care of my stuff, so it's all still working. The only thing I really bought in terms of equipment to record is the Hauppauge. And that's pretty much it. Everything else I had. My PC I already had. You know, that exploded, but that had nothing to do with making videos, and I had to rebuild it. But, you know, and the reason I'm making this video too is, you know, not just to sit here and pat myself on the back, because that's not the reason I made it, is I do get the question a lot. You know, people want to start up their own channel, and they ask, what should I do? How do you start? What do I need? You don't need to go out and buy, you know, professional equipment. I mean, if you have it already, or you want to get into that, and that's your ultimate goal, hey, great, you know, to go ahead and do it. But just be you. And I know that sounds corny, and I sound like I'm doing a commercial for the Gap or something, but it's true. Don't worry about making 300 videos a day. I mean, that helps, but, you know, I don't have the time for that. When I start working next week, I'm definitely not going to have the time for that. But just when you put up a video, be into what you're talking about, enjoy it, and make it entertaining. You could do that with a webcam. You could do that with a $30 capture card. You know, it doesn't have to be about gaming. This is about anything. You know, just be you. And eventually, over time, you know, the subscribers will come. I didn't really do any of the sub for sub stuff. Actually, I didn't at all. I'm very anti sub for sub. You know, I just kind of let my work speak for itself. And there's some people who enjoyed my work, you know, like Gamester81 and other people too, Strictly Sega, and so there's so many others. 3 Kilobytes have been enormous help with me too. They're really cool people, and they've helped me out big time, especially Jay. I communicate with him the most, and thank you so much, man. Honestly, the reason I hit 1,000 subs, the second half of it is mostly due to his help. But just be you, you know. That's really the ultimate thing. People want to see a personality. People want to see, you know, and even though I don't show my face in my game reviews, you know, I try to be, I'm comfortable in front of the mic. I'm not awkward, you know. Don't worry about it. If you screw up, you could always edit it out. It's not live anyway, so just feel comfortable. If you have that comfort level, people appreciate it and notice it and feel it, you know. And, you know, over time, you'll get better with it too. So to everyone out there who asked me, that's pretty much it. Just do what you want to do, enjoy it, and you know, no one's getting paid to do this yet anyway. And that's pretty much it, man. Just be you, and the subscribers will come. Don't go out and sub for sub, because if you're looking to get a partnership, you know, if you go out sub for sub and all, you could have 40,000 subscribers, but if no one's watching your videos, you're not getting the traffic anyway. So kind of is a fruitless endeavor unless you just want to go out and, you know, try to pick up women by telling them you have 40,000 subs. But anyway, guys, everybody out there, every single person who has helped me, whether you've helped me get 1 subscriber or 500, or you just leaving positive feedback on my videos, and you know, the great friends I've made on here, thank you all so much. And it's because of you that I still do this over a year later. From the RLM Audio days, you know who you are. Thank you so much. This is Rich of Review Tech USA. Got more stuff coming soon, and as always, thanks for watching.
Skip it up.